it's Marty here. Let's get ready for another video.
Number 1 gets taught a lesson, created by Marty W. Pearson. Number 1 is used to being the best at everything. Racing against his friends. Food contests. Spelling bees, you name it. He would even insult the other numbers whenever he would beat them at an activity. He would say things like, "Number 2, get used to being second because that is where you will always stay in life." Number 2's feelings would be extremely hurt. Number 1 would tell number 3, "Number 3, you're even worse than number 2. Why do you even try when you'll always come in third place, you scumbag?" Number 1 would laugh in number 3's face, hurting number 3's feelings. One day, while walking home, number 1 is crossing the street. A car is driving down the street. The car doesn't see number 1. The car bumps into number 1, which causes him to fall to the ground. Number 1's leg is injured. Number 1 goes to the hospital. The numbers that number 1 hurt in the past are by his side at the hospital, nursing him back to good health. Moral of the story: treat others the way that you would want to be treated. You never know when you may need their help in the future.
Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Please be sure to tune in for the next one. Have a great day. Bye.
Mr. Mouse is Greedy, created by Marty W. Pearson. Mr. and Mrs. Mouse live happily together in a small house. Mrs. Mouse really cares about Mr. Mouse, but doesn't like his greediness. One day, Mrs. Mouse and Mr. Mouse get hungry. Mrs. Mouse tells Mr. Mouse where they can find some cheese. They both begin eating the cheese. Mrs. Mouse eats very little and gets full quickly. Mr. Mouse continued to eat until he finished the huge piece of cheese. Mrs. Mouse warns Mr. Mouse about overeating. "Mr. Mouse, I hope you didn't overeat. You may have a terrible stomach ache." "No, I'm still hungry," replies Mr. Mouse. "Let's find more food." Mr. Mouse eats candy, bananas, cookies, ribs, spaghetti and meatballs, and ice cream. Mrs. Mouse says, "Mr. Mouse, let's go back home. You've eaten far too much today. We should go home now." They both return home. Mr. Mouse isn't feeling so well. "Mrs. Mouse, I think I ate too much. My stomach hurts so bad." "See, I've told you several times to stop being greedy and not eat so much," replies Mrs. Mouse. There's a knock on the door. Two of Mr. Mouse's friends are outside. That may be Terry and John. Would you mind opening the door to let them in? Mr. Mouse asked Mrs. Mouse. Sure, I'll let them in, says Mrs. Mouse. Terry and John step inside. Hey, what's wrong, man? We want you to go bowling with us today, says John. Yeah, we can grab something to eat afterwards, says Terry. Mr. Mouse's stomach makes a funny noise. He lets out a huge ball of gas. Green mist fills the air. Terry exclaims, "Oh man, what is that smell?" John says, "I don't know. Let's get out of here." The two scurry away from the home. I'm right behind you, Mrs. Mouse says. Mrs. Mouse returns home a few hours later. Mr. Mouse is waiting inside for Mrs. Mouse. My apologies for being greedy. I just really enjoy eating treats. I can't help myself sometimes. They're all so delicious, says Mr. Mouse. I understand, but you must realize it doesn't help to be greedy. It could leave you feeling bad and possibly chase your friends away, says Mrs. Mouse. The two laugh together. Moral of the story: being greedy can cause problems.
It's Marty here. Let's get ready for another video.
Baby Alex and the Magical Remote, created by Marty W. Pearson. Baby Alex is sitting on the floor in his living room. He sees a remote on the floor in front of the couch. Baby Alex has never seen this remote before. He is intrigued. He picks up the remote and presses a button. Baby Alex is transported to outer space. He sees various planets and stars. Baby Alex is having fun. He presses another button. Baby Alex is sent to Africa. He sees an elephant, giraffe, lion, monkey, and crocodile. Baby Alex loves the animals. He presses another button on the remote. He is transported to the top of Mount Rushmore. Baby Alex loves the view. Baby Alex presses another button. He's back at home in his living room. His mother walks in and says, "Baby Alex, are you ready to eat? You've been so quiet today. I almost thought you left the house." Baby Alex smiles at his mother in excitement.
Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Please be sure to tune in for the next one. Have a great day. Bye. It's Marty here. Let's get ready for another video.
The Dancing Clown, created by Marty W. Pearson. Oliver was always a sad clown. No one ever knew why he was so sad all the time. Oliver had 3 brothers, Nick, Tony, and Jerry, who were the exact opposite of Oliver. They always liked to laugh and have fun. The three brothers see Oliver sitting in his room being sad. Jerry decides to ask Oliver, "Why are you always so sad, Oliver? There's no way that you can be sad every day." Oliver says, "I don't want to talk about it." Nick cuts in. "Oliver, you have to find something that makes you happy. No matter what happens in life, there will always be something there that will make you happy. You just have to find what it is." Oliver sits and thinks about what his brothers told him. He goes for a walk and decides to find something that will make him happy. Oliver notices a small patch of woods that he's never seen before. He walks into the woods. The trees have gigantic, colorful, juicy strawberries growing from them. Oliver thinks about eating these strawberries. Hopefully, these aren't poisonous. He begins eating the fruit. All of a sudden, Oliver begins dancing uncontrollably. What is happening?" Oliver exclaims. "I can't stop dancing." Oliver is very happy. He never knew that he loved dancing so much. Oliver tells his brothers about the berries and how they made him dance. He tells them that dancing makes him extremely happy. The brothers all decide to eat some strawberries. They all begin dancing and laughing amongst each other. Moral of the story: no matter how sad you are, always find something that makes you happy. There's a silver lining in every situation.
Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Please be sure to tune in for the next one. Have a great day. Bye.
Hi, my name is Fifi, and I will be your reader for today. I hope you enjoy. Lily's Yellow Crayon by Fifi G. One day, Lily was riding her bike outside and she came across a paper bag. Lily was curious as to what could be in the bag because it stood very still. In this bag was a little pad of paper with just one single yellow crayon. Lily looked around because she was not sure where it could come from. With no one around, Lily took the bag to her room. Lily decided to draw on the pad with a yellow crayon. She drew a flower, and the next thing you know, a flower appeared. Lily was very surprised. Lily rubbed her eyes because she was not sure if she'd seen correctly. So she drew again. This time she drew some pretty shoes, and just like that, the shoes appeared next to her. Lily was very excited to discover such a gift. Lily didn't want to waste all of her magical paper and use all of the yellow crayon, so she put them in a safe place where only she knew where to find them. Lily then knew that anything could be possible with her special pad and yellow crayon. The end. Thank you for reading with me. Enjoy your day. Until next time.
It's Marty here. Let's get ready for another video.
The Dragon That Couldn't Fly. Jessica has always had trouble flying. She would always start well, but could never maintain her balance while in the air. Her brother, Mark, would always mock Jessica and laugh at her for not being able to fly. "Hey Jess, why don't you take note of how high we get in the air this time?" replies Mark. He and his friends start laughing. Jessica's father, Derek, steps in. "Don't worry about Mark, Jessica. I'll speak to him about his behavior. In the meantime, let's keep practicing your skills." "Okay, Dad," replies Jessica. One day, while Mark and his friends are flying high in the skies, a volcano erupts. But little do they know, a massive boulder is sitting atop the volcano, causing it to launch into the air, striking Mark out of the sky. Mark begins falling. Jessica sees her brother. She gets scared, but something inside of her wants to save him. This feeling is telling her to do her best to rescue Mark. This feeling is determination. Without realizing it, Jessica's wings begin flapping. She focuses on her brother. She flies towards Mark at an accelerated speed. But how can Jessica save him? He is much bigger than her. There is no way that Jessica can catch her brother out of the sky and return him to safety by herself. She has to think quickly. Jessica calls out to her father. He quickly flies to their aid. Jessica grabs the back of Mark's neck. Derek flies underneath Mark, balancing him until they reach safety. From that day on, Jessica maintained her confidence with flying, and Mark developed a newfound respect for his sister. Mark also realizes that his sister was there for him when his friends abandoned him during his time of need.
Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Please be sure to tune in for the next one. Have a great day. Bye. It's Marty here. Let's get ready for another video.
The Mischievous Monkey by Marty W. Pearson. There once was a monkey named Aiden that lived in a zoo. Aiden didn't like being at the zoo and desperately wanted to escape. Something happens one day and Aiden leaves the zoo. Aiden decides to cause as much mischief as possible while out in town. He figured, why not have some fun since he has been caged up for so long without being able to explore? Aiden sees a couple sitting together having lunch. He decides to sneakily crawl under their table and tie their shoelaces together so that they'll fall when they get up. The couple end their date. They stand up and fall. Aiden begins laughing at the people. Aiden sees some bananas on a fruit stand. He plucks one from the stand and eats it. The vendor of the stand sees Aiden and runs behind him. Aiden throws the peel into the vendor's path. The vendor trips and falls on the banana peel. Aiden laughs at the vendor as he runs away. He sees a little girl standing with her mom. The girl is holding a bunch of balloons. Aiden pushes the little girl, causing her to let go of her balloons. The little girl starts crying as her mom consoles her. Aiden laughs at the little girl. Aiden then stumbles upon a circus. He sees a firecracker shaped like a rocket in the ground. He decides to grab the lighter that is on the ringmaster's stool. The ringmaster isn't looking. Aiden grabs the lighter and lights the rocket. The rocket takes off, but quickly circles back and pops Aiden on his tail. The rocket is too fast for Aiden to react or move out of the way. Aiden doesn't like the way the rocket hit him. He begins crying in front of everyone after feeling intense pain. People watch Aiden crying. Word gets back about Aiden's escape, so he's picked up by the staff and returns safely to the zoo.
Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Please be sure to tune in for the next one. Have a great day. Bye. It's Marty here. Let's get ready for another video.
There's an alien in my backyard. Little Max lives with his very strict father. His mother is overseas in the military. Max's father doesn't like for Max to have much fun and only wants him to focus on school and learning. While taking out the trash in his backyard one day, Max hears a sound. He looks in the direction of the noise. A small alien creature steps into view. Max is instantly alarmed. The alien creature begins talking. Max, don't be afraid. My name is Zach. I've been watching you from the stars. I saw how your father has been treating you. How do you know my name? Max replies. We have sophisticated technology on my planet. I know your whole life story. Your mother is overseas with the army. You miss her very much. Max begins sobbing. There's no need for that. Take a look over there. Zach points over to his left. Max looks in the direction pointed at. He sees an aircraft parked near a tree. We can leave in that, replies Zach. Max replies, I don't know. I don't really know you. And my dad will wonder where I am. It's your choice, but this may be your only chance to see your mom, replies Zach. Max still feels suspicious about Zach, but he begins thinking about how strict his father is and how much he misses his mom. Max agrees to go with Zach. They leave in the spaceship. Max and Zach visit various planets. Zach takes Max to his home planet. They stop by Zach's room. Zach has a projector screen on display. Would you like to see your mom now? Asks Zach. Max replies, yes. An image is shown on the screen. Max's mom is shown. A thought bubble appears next to her. She's thinking about Max. Max begins crying. Hey, no need to cry. She's thinking about you. That's all that matters. replies Zach. Max replies, "Yeah, but I really miss her very much." Zach returns Max to his backyard. They begin talking. "I want to thank you, Zach. I really appreciate your help today. Thanks for letting me see my mom," replies Max. "Hey, no problem, Max. Take this watch. It'll be a way for us to keep in contact in case you want to hang out again," replies Zach. Max watches Zach leave. Max returns to his room. He's wearing the watch that Zach has given him.
Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Please be sure to tune in for the next one. Have a great day. Bye.
Hi, my name is Fifi, and I will be your reader for today. I hope you enjoy. Teddy's Lucky Socks by Fifi G. Hi, my name is Teddy, and these are my lucky socks. I wear them every day. I feel like they give me superpowers, and they are so much fun. They make me jump as high as the sun. I can even feel the heat. I can run faster than a race car. Sometimes I leave a huge cloud of dust. I can spin around and around, even faster than a spinning top. I get so dizzy, I have no choice but to fall to the ground with laughter. I can even kick a soccer ball into outer space. Look at all the cool things I can do. I love my lucky socks. The end. Thank you for reading with me. Enjoy your day. Until next time.
It's Marty here. Let's get ready for another video.
Mr. Lion is a Cheater by Marty W. Pearson. Mr. Lion is very cool and popular. Everyone likes Mr. Lion. His favorite hobby is racing and collecting sports cars. Mr. Lion always comes in first place with every race. But little does anyone know, Mr. Lion is cheating to win his races. He goes to a nearby auto mechanic who installs illegal parts onto Mr. Lion's cars to help him win his races. One day, while Mr. Lion is racing his new car, something happens to Mr. Lion's tire. His car starts shaking and vibrating mid-race. He pulls his car over to safety. The other drivers pass Mr. Lion. Mr. Turtle wins the race. Upon inspection of what caused the mishap with Mr. Lion's car, the officials found the illegal parts that were installed. Mr. Lion is stripped of all of his awards, and he is no longer allowed to race. Moral of the story: never cheat to win, because the truth will always be revealed.
Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Please be sure to tune in for the next one. Have a great day. Bye. It's Marty here. Let's get ready for another video.
The Giant Baby by Marty W. Pearson. Jessica is a very sweet, smart, and cooperative baby. Jessica lives with her mother, Diane. Jessica's father is off working in the mountains for his job. There's only one problem. Baby Jessica starts growing one day. Each week, she would grow at least 1 foot. Her mother grew concerned and took her to different doctors to get different opinions as to what was happening with baby Jessica. The doctors all noticed a rare gene in Jessica's body that was growing at an accelerated rate. They assured Diane that baby Jessica is fine and healthy in spite of her growth spurt. The doctors mentioned that this gene was rumored to have been found in giants that roamed near the mountains back in ancient times. Diane is very confused and concerned for baby Jessica. Jessica's father is very tall, Diane thinks to herself. Diane further thinks back on rumors that she heard of Jessica's father being a descendant of giants, but she always felt that it was just a joke. Jessica's father does leave for long periods of time to work in the mountains. Could baby Jessica really be a giant in disguise as a baby?
Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Please be sure to tune in for the next one. Have a great day. Bye. It's Marty here. Let's get ready for another video.
A series of mysterious incidents by Marty W. Pearson. An elderly woman named Miss Georgia lives alone in her quiet home. One day, a series of events happen in the home, leaving Miss Georgia confused. Miss Georgia is sitting in her home one day, watching the evening news. She hears a loud crash in the kitchen. Oh heavens, what could that be? What could have caused that noise? Replies Miss Georgia. She walks into the kitchen and sees her expensive vase all broken on the floor. Oh no, I wonder what caused this to drop, says Miss Georgia. The next day, Miss Georgia is outside in her backyard tending to her garden. Some of her vegetables have been pulled up and eaten. What is happening around here? I wonder if a dog has done this. But I have a fence up around the house. There's no way that a dog could get into my backyard, thought Miss Georgia to herself. Miss Georgia is listening to the radio in her room upstairs one day. Her eyes are closed as she dances to the music. All of a sudden, the music stops and her radio drops on the floor. Miss Georgia stops dancing. Was I dancing that aggressively to cause my radio to fall to the floor? Thought Miss Georgia to herself. She picks up the radio, turns it back on, and continues dancing. She wondered what was causing those mishaps around her. Miss Georgia is now getting ready for bed. She walks into her bedroom and notices something on her bed. It's the neighbor's cat. Miss Georgia walks over to the cat. "Ah, Peaches, what are you doing here?" she says to Peaches. Then Miss Georgia thinks back on how her neighbor told her a few days ago about his cat being missing, and how he was going to put missing posters up around the neighborhood. He also told Miss Georgia to let him know if his cat turned up anywhere. "So, you must have been the one causing all of this trouble as of late, weren't you?" replies Miss Georgia. "Meow," replies Peaches, seemingly saying yes. Miss Georgia returns Peaches back to her rightful owner and enjoys a good night's rest.
Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Please be sure to tune in for the next one. Have a great day. Bye.
Hi, my name is Fifi, and I will be your reader for today. I hope you enjoy. The Rainbow Who Lost Its Colors by Fifi G. Once there was a rainbow named Sunny who always disobeyed his parents. One day, his father told him that if he continues, he will lose his colors. Sunny thought that was funny because there is no way a rainbow can lose its colors. One day, Sunny's father asked him to clean his room multiple times, but Sunny did not listen, and before you knew it, he lost his colors. Sunny was so afraid and could not believe his eyes. He went to his parents crying, asking, "How can I get my colors back?" The father informed him that he would have to do good deeds and he must be obedient. Sunny didn't think he could do it, but he really wanted his colors back. The next day, Sunny woke up to clean his room without being asked, and his parents were very surprised and was glad of Sunny's progress. Sunny was happy as well, and before you knew it, red showed. Sunny was so excited that he has gotten the color back. He was also thinking why all his colors hadn't shown. He then thought that he would need to do more good deeds for other colors to show. Sunny was thinking of other ways to do good deeds. While Sunny was out playing, he noticed the grass needed to be cut. So he got the mower and cut the lawn, and he noticed that orange appeared. He now has two colors, red and orange. But he still has 5 more colors to go. It was getting dark, so Sunny decided to get ready for bed, and before sleeping, he thought of other good deeds to do. Sunny woke up the next day, went to the store with his mom, and saw that an elderly woman was having trouble putting her groceries in the car. So Sunny decided to help. Sunny felt good helping other people, and he noticed that a third color, yellow, populated. Now Sunny has red, orange, and yellow. When they got home, Sunny helped put the groceries in the house and also put the groceries away. And the next thing you know, 2 colors show, green and blue. So now Sunny has red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Before going to bed, Sunny apologized to his parents for being disobedient. He liked helping people and listening to his parents. It gave him a good feeling. The next thing you know, his last 2 colors appeared, indigo and violet. Sunny was so glad that he completed good things to get his colors back, and he promised himself that he would continue to do good and be obedient so he would not lose his colors again. Thank you for reading with me. Enjoy your day. Until next time.